How's everybody doing? Uh, I wanted to put you next to the Christmas tree, but you know how things are, you know how things work. Uh, I don't understand why I cannot put the tree. Okay, there we go. Just the best way I can do it. The best way, I have to manage it. I have to manage it. I had a, I just don't understand why things don't come out smoothly the way I would like them to be. Yes, I do. I do know. It's Saturn in Aries. Saturn, that old devil. And there's no beating Saturn. So I have to just handle what I can. It sucks. For me, for the rest of my life, it will forever suck. I'll have nothing positive to say about this experience. And I hope I never go again in any future lifetime. It's an offense. To me, it's a personal offense to the energy and spark of Aries that I represent. But anyway, let me not boo hoo hoo. How's everybody doing? This is my Christmas gift for you. Okay? Having my little margarita here. Yes, I know I couldn't do the gift yesterday, but I can do it today. I can do it today, and then I'm gonna have another series of goodies for you for the new year. Okay, okay. Um, my gift for you is twofold. Now you know that we've been through a very tough cycle, a karmic cycle. So the universe told me to have a conversation with you concerning karmic ties and how it works and what to look for. There's a lot of people out there that are pretending to be earth angels, divine feminines, divine masculines, because, the internet is such a global community and it's complete access to all kinds of information. There's going to be doppelgangers, copycats, imposters, and those that go out to physically destroy light ones, earth angels, and people who are divine masculine and feminine, because we have an energy, a vibratory energy that produces abundance. Okay? And people who do not have these gifts like we do are catching on to that. So they are becoming predatory and targeting us by trying to mimic virtues that they don't possess so that they can get people like us into their corner and suck like an energy vampire our essence so that they can get abundance, robbing it from us, the light workers and earth angels. And this is something that's been going on now for decades, right in front of people's noses. Okay? I'm sorry? Well, I'm live. I just started. Can I close in 2 minutes? I'll close. I'll wrap up right now. Okay. I was given permission though. I'm disappointed that I'm being told no. Huh? Okay, so let me wrap it up and close it. Give me 2 minutes so I can close. Okay. Saturn. I was given permission from management to do this. And now they're not good here. So now the person that's in charge is telling me no. These are again blocks and obstacles. And this is due to, whatever it's jealousy, envy, whatever it is. So we're gonna go back to my room and finish there. This is the life that I lead of obstacles, oppositions, adversity, and you can see in his eyes just about jealousy. So I'm going to close the stream, and I want to talk about karmic ties, how to prevent them, how to spot them, why they're there, and how to see it in the birth chart. How to see it in the birth chart, and then how to completely master it. So I'm not going to shut the stream because again, Saturn, this is how Saturn works in the environment. So I'm going to go back upstairs, and I paid extra to do this. But this is Saturn. It's another experience. So, and I'm very mean to it already. So, but I wanted to give you a little image of a little Christmas. And I was able to do that. So I'm happy. And when people like that, you give them love. You forgive them. You give them love. Because these are tests. Tests. And this is very sad. Hold on, guys. And I paid for this. Let me put you in the image of the tree. Okay? Well, I gather everything, okay? It's so sad. It's so sad. Because these are people that are not happy with themselves. So they want to put that unhappiness onto others. And this person is much, much older. He's like in his late 60s, These are people that are not happy with their lives. And they don't want to see others either. But he's going to pay karma for that. Yeah, this is what I call roughneck. Well, I don't, I do understand. This is part of the journey. This is part of the journey. And it seems that the gods favor obstacles, opposition, and adversity for growth. Okay, then. My question is, does it have to be a lifetime of it? Okay. Whew. That was rough. That's so disappointing. But this is what I experience. Always. So, and you really have to be very elevated, evolved, to look at it in a way where you don't become bitter, angry, or resentful. And just see it as part of the experience. Okay. And this long walk to my room from the front has been always the situation in any hotel that I stay, in any place. This is also very Saturn in Aries. Remember, Saturn is in its fall in Aries. So even your energy, it's almost impossible to move with grace, fluidity, agility, with Saturn imposing restrictions in the cardinal fiery entrepreneurial enterprising energy of Aries. It sucks. It sucks. But you work with it. You work with it. But I tell you, in my next life, I hope I never have this placing again. Never. Oh, thank God that I have a lot of fire and spunk and tenacity and determination. Because I will not be defeated or slowed down. Oh. Well, I gave you a little. You can see it in the person's face. You see the evil in the person's face. And somehow it makes people feel better to do that. It gives them a sense of false power and false control. But I'm gonna get my money back because I paid for it. And he was delighted in stopping me, like many people usually are. I'm used to that. I just again, I will never understand why is it have to be this way to learn. Why does it have to be this way? I will never, ever believe that it has to be this way. In the multiverse universe, this is how we're supposed to learn, through 75% of life pain and only 25% joy. I will never believe that. We are under a demiurgic God, an imposter God ruling the solar system, not the true God. And these are his laws, not the actual, true, ultimate, all-loving, all-embracing God. That's bullshit. I know better than that. But in any event, we're going to proceed. Let me get my glass and my wine, or my margarita. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I am not coming back to this fucking solar system. I don't appreciate learning lessons to 80% through pain. It's not necessary. It is not necessary. And it's not like this everywhere in the cosmos. Only here. I do not want to come back here. You know, this God of the solar system is a total sadist. A sadist. Learning through pain is not the only way to grow and evolve, but it certainly is that way in this system. I will pay my penance and get the fuck out of here and good riddance. And I fucking mean what I'm saying now. I know deep in my soul that this is not the only way to learn. And even if there is some lessons that we do have to learn and assimilate, it should not have to be a constant, consuming 90% of your life. It should not be this way. And I don't care what theologian says, I don't care what sacred doctrines and text says, on a soul level and as being a part of God and the Almighty essence, I know that it is not supposed to be like this. No. But, for whatever reason, we're here to experience this type of inequality of pain that's going to give us a mustard seed of grace for positivity. You know what? I'll pay my dues. I'll go to what I gotta do. But God Almighty, I do not want to come back here. Would you want to? 75% of your life to be in pain, obstacles, oppositions, adversity. And even if you try to do better, you die, you forget, you don't remember the former life. You're born with a new slate to go back and go through the same painful process all over again. I can understand if we remember the past lives where we can learn and then build from our mistakes from former lives and continue on. But we don't remember, so we make the same mistakes. How do we grow? It's a form of energy harvesting. It's a form of energy harvesting if we really give it thought. And it's deep. That's a deep thing that I'm talking about. That's enough to get you killed. But fuck that shit. I'm already experiencing I have about 3 hitmen. Shit. Now, and so many poison people are killing me. I'm already used to that. No one's going to quiet my voice. And I'm going to speak my mind and my opinion, whoever likes it or not. That's just how it is. That is just how it is. Oh shit! I think I left my tassel downstairs. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. So fuck it. Let's go back and talk about the gift for you. I apologize for the inconvenience. And I paid for this at $100 so that I can have that tree. And this man, you could see it in his fucking face, his eyes. He was much older. That was Saturn right there. Saturn rules old age, elderly. That was Saturn, And he was a Hindu, so probably in his culture they don't celebrate Christmas, But you're in America. You're in America. You might not even be an American. I'm certainly an American. So I have a right to celebrate my holiday in my own country, But now he took that away. But this is Saturn. But and I gotta talk about Saturn. So it's kind of interesting that your gift is understanding karmic ties, and here I am going to something karmic because maybe I was with this man, or maybe I know this man from other lifetimes. And maybe I caused the transgression and now he's returning it in kind. Because karma works that way, So it's kind of very interesting how it's working out and how it's playing out like that, right in front of you. Because Uncle Fernando doesn't hide anything. Everything. I show you everything. Whether it makes me look bad or embarrassed, I show you because I want you to know that, I am not a plastic figure. I'm a 100% human being that shits and pisses and it smells just like everybody else's, and I'm no better than any of you or you me, and I fart when I eat and I spit, and it's not just I miss the box. I'm for 100% authentic. And I want you to embrace that in yourselves. Don't be fucking phony and plastic for anybody, including family. Be your authentic self, whatever that is, because you will do more for the collective and for your own growth, evolutionarily speaking, than being a fucking phony and towing the line, which serves nobody. Nobody. Okay? I'm just saying. So, karmic ties. What creates karmic ties? Karmic ties are created when, and let's keep it in the present life, right? And we can build upon that into future lifetimes. Let me tell you something about a karmic tie. A karmic tie happens when you, let's say you and a girl, like you're a guy and a girl, you guys meet, you go out on a date, you find out that you like each other, you got a lot in common. You know, you guys have your odds and ends, everybody does, right? And you guys agree to work it through together. Then, you know, as it always happens during the course of relationships, you know, there's disagreements, there are fights, maybe there's a point of plateau where the relationship reaches a stalemate, things get boring, and the boyfriend begins to cheat. The minute he goes out and cheat and doesn't tell the girlfriend that he's cheating, he has created a karmic tie. Now, let's say that the girl never finds out and he, you know, by natural progression, because all relationships are not supposed to last forever, right? Especially if you're young, like in your 20s. Let's say the relationship reaches its course and you guys separate. In a friendly way, right? The next relationship that guy's gonna have, the girl will cheat on him and hurt him in a way that will be so painful for him to be able to, that he might not be able to even recover, because he cheated on the last girlfriend who never found out that he cheated. He could have caught something from somebody else and given it to her, and she had no idea that whatever infection she got came from him, because she trusted him implicitly. He violated that woman's trust by cheating on somebody else and getting away with it. So in the next relationship, he's going to be done the same way, and he's not going to see it coming. That's karma. That's karmic retribution, right? A karmic tie happens when, let's say, the woman finds out that he cheated, and now they're fighting and they're arguing, and he doesn't admit it. He denies it. They break up, and it's not resolved because he lied, like most men do, and won't admit that they were cheating. He could have been cheating on her sister or her best friend. Many guys do that, right? So now the relationship is over, but he never told the truth to her that she was right in suspecting that he cheated. He lied and fought to the ground that he didn't do it. They break up. He thinks that he got away with the lie. And he may have. He may have convinced her that he did it. But she still don't want nothing to do with him. They break up. He has created a karmic tie because he lied and he got away with it. So now the universe is going to make sure that whatever pain and experiences she goes through from then on, he's going to feel it through the agency of another person that will come in and do him 10 times worse than he did her. So he'll be absorbing her pain for lying and keeping it unresolved, and absorb the pain of betrayal of someone who the universe is going to tailor to bring back the karmic retribution in which he denied that person by not telling them the truth. Because by not telling the truth, he could have destroyed that woman's confidence or self-esteem and sense of self-assurance. Now this woman's going to doubt herself, question herself, and think that maybe she did the wrong thing in accusing him when she was actually right in accusing him. But he convinced her that she's wrong, destroying her sense of equilibrium and confidence and compass. That is a double banger karma. So now, and if he continues to do this, as most guys do, then we have what's called accumulative karma. So now he's going to either attract one real bad bitch that accumulates all negative energies of women and their acts into one person, equal to the degree of damage and betrayal that he has caused somebody else by not being truthful of the infidelity, and also superimposing doubt on the person's own free will and believing that they may have been right in suspecting that he cheated. Okay, so this person could have destroyed someone's moral compass or mental compass. It's also a part of mental manipulation. So when that occurs, the men, and it can happen equally to women, they will experience double or what's called compound karma. Right? That's one type of karmic soul tie. A second type of karmic soul tie is when you want to marry someone and connect to them spiritually, but you never get to actually connect with them physically. The fact that it doesn't manifest physically, but you've done rituals to bring it about. Let's say you know somebody, right? And they want nothing to do with you. You go to a voodoo man. Say, I want her to be my wife or my girlfriend spiritually. So they do it. Now he's married to you. You don't know how. You have no idea that he's done this, right? So now he has created a marriage connection or tie to you that never materializes in the physical world. But then you as a woman will never get a boyfriend, will never get a husband. One will never come to you because it's been blocked because somebody, unbeknownst to you, married you in the spiritual realm. So now this person can come and fuck you in your dreams, and the dream state. You have no idea, you don't remember because your sacral chakra has been blocked, so you don't remember and you're not aware of. So now you got a man having sex with you. You think it's a dream, you don't believe it's real, but it's actually real because he has blocked your sacral chakra and has created a soul tie to marriage spiritually, in which you will never figure out that the person that is in the physical world that you can't stand is actually the one that's having sex with you in the spirit world. And then you don't know why you're single, you don't attract somebody. You can because it's been blocked because somebody already married you in the spiritual world. That is called a marriage soul tie. See, there are many different kinds of karmic ties that you have to know. Well, you're not a voodoo person or a witch or an initiate. So you're in the occult, so you're not going to know this. Only witches and magicians and sorcerers, shamans know about this. So you can meet someone and that you can stand and you hate him, but all of a sudden, out of the blue, you cannot stop looking at him. You have fantasies about him. The mere fact that he comes in the room has already trembling and ready to squirt as a girl, as a woman. You don't know why. That guy did a spell and married you and bounded you astrally, unbeknownst to you, to make you fall in love with him. People think that men don't do spells and witchcraft. They do. Maybe there was a time that they didn't. But now, in this day and age, men have caught up to the game that women have been knowing all along for hundreds of years to do to men. Now men are turning the tables and they're figuring out how to buy women. And this is what's happening. If you fall in this category where someone can do that to you, there is a way where you can find out that this is happening to you. And the way you find out is through the birth chart. Okay? So this is my gift to you. Is how to find out. And the key houses that you look at, for example, you don't got to go to a professional astrologer and pay a lot of money for him to do it for you. Although I will recommend that you do when you are ready mentally, spiritually, and financially to pay a professional to do it. But Uncle Fernando is gonna show you step by step how to do it, where you don't have to pay somebody to do it for you. In the future, if you want more of a deeper analysis, because at the end of the day, none of you are astrologers. You're going to need the astrologer to go to deeper analysis. But Uncle Fernando is going to give you a lot of keys for you to do on your own, where you can figure things out on your own. The 3 houses for you to look at when it comes to karma and relationships, and what type of relationship you are attracting to you and why, are the 12th house, the 4th house, and the 7th house. You look to these houses and look at the sign in these houses, and the sign is going to give you the general theme of the issue. Like the general theme, right? If you have planets in these houses, in these signs, they take they take third place. They actually take third place. The one that actually takes the second place, besides the signs of these houses, the 12th, the 4th, and the 7th, is the planets that rule these signs. For example, I got Virgo in the 12th house, and I got Capricorn in the 4th house, and I got Aries in the 7th house. So I got a trine between the 12th and the 4th. The 12th house is a water house belonging to Pisces, and the 4th house belongs to Cancer, another water house. So that's a trine. But I got 2 earth signs in those houses. So that's an earth trine. Okay? And I have Aries in the 7th house. So this is the first step, is to look at the element: fire, water, air, and earth. So I got a trine with earth between the 12th and the 4th, Virgo and Capricorn. But I got a square because I got Aries in the 7th. So with Virgo in the 12th house, that means that a lot of my past life mistakes and weaknesses may have been related to health, a work ethic, or maintaining some kind of routine, or even hygiene, cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And then you have Capricorn in the 4th, which rules old age, older people, old values, old generation, established values, old money, bloodlines and lineage. And with Aries in the 7th house, either I'm fighting as a rebel against old traditional lineages of the 4th house, wanting to create my own foundation, but also causing an inconjunction to the 12th house with Virgo, which means that I might be acting too hastily when it comes to personal hygiene, personal care, personal self-love. And that actually has been the case in my life, in this current life. Now, I got Mercury, which rules Virgo, on the ascendant in Libra, and the 1st house of the personality and the image. So I'm bringing all the energies of the 12th house onto the ascendant. And I have there Pluto, Uranus, and the Sun, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So I'm going to appear very intense as a Scorpio energy on the ascendant, with the Pluto being deposited there. And I'm going to appear eccentric and unique and different and odd, with Uranus being in the 12th house. But I'm going to be very confident and very arrogant and self-assured. The sun will Leo, also in the 12th house, all being deposited onto the ascendant by Mercury because Mercury rules Virgo. Now I have Saturn in Aries depositing Capricorn into the 7th house. So my enemies are going to be much older and they're going to be males. I might be murdered because the 14th degree Saturn rules violent death. And with Capricorn in the 4th house, the devil, people in my family are devils and could be designed to try to have me killed. This is in my birth chart. I saw it. When I had my birth chart done at 16 years old, I was told, oh, you've been killed by your own family members before. And with a very strong 12th house, this could happen again. You better be careful. I laughed at him. I was 18 years old. I laughed at him. And boy, has it been true to the letter. And that's what made me become an astrologer. He saw the potential for my murder years before I even saw it. That birth chart tells you fucking everything. And it even tells me why they wanted to murder me in this lifetime and why they succeeded in murdering me in other lifetimes. Very detailed. And then Spirit told me in the download, you need, when you do the birth chart, you need to discuss this with your population and let them know what is creating the karmic ties. It may have nothing to do with this life, and it may have everything to do with the past lives. You have souls that follow you from lifetime to lifetime. And if they're following you, and it has happened to me, and it's still happening to me, and if you have souls that are following you from lifetime to lifetime, then that means that there's a soul tie or a karmic tie to these souls that has to be resolved, and they're following you from lifetime to lifetime. And believe it or not, they have the power to fuck up and disrupt or delay your life and destiny because of these debts that have not been resolved and have to be consolidated. For that to happen, you have to look at the 12th house, the 4th house, and the 7th house, and to a certain degree the ascendant, to see how it's going to play out. Right? So I want you, for many of you, you know how to go to Cafe Astrology or whatever software you use, which is free. Get your birth chart done, it's free. And focus on the signs on the 12th house, the 4th house, and the 7th house. That's the first thing you do. What are the signs? Second, what are the planets that rule the signs? In my case, Mercury rules Virgo, which is in the 12th. Where is Mercury? It's on my ascendant. So I have knowledge of this by having Mercury on the ascendant, exposing the secrets of this from the 12th house onto the ascendant. I got Aries in the 7th house. Where is my Mars? My Mars is in the 3rd house in Sagittarius. So I speak my mind and I speak it bluntly with Mars in Sagittarius, which may upset people or it may not. Either way, with Mars and Sag in the 3rd house, I don't care. Okay? Now, what's in the 4th house? Capricorn. Well, where is the ruler of Capricorn? It's in Aries, in the 7th house. So Saturn deposits the 4th into the 7th. So that means that the people that are approaching me are coming directly from my past life, the 4th house, the immediate past life. And the intent that they have is defined by the 12th house and the planets there. Because now the 3rd signature, once you have the signs on these houses and the planets that rule these signs and what houses they belong in, the 3rd element is if there are any planets aside from the rulers in these houses, and then bringing the signs of those planets into those houses. That a story unfolds, and it gives you an entire scenario of what's been happening in other lifetimes, what caused the transgression, who did what. And believe it or not, and especially if the astrologer is very skilled, he can really break it down where you can actually see in this current lifetime who your enemies are and why they're your enemies. This is not, this can be decoded by understanding the house placements, the rulers, and the depositors of these houses. And again, the key is the 12th, the 4th, and the 7th. The signs on these houses, number one. Number two, the planets that rule these signs. So where are they in the houses in birth chart? And then number three, any planets aside from the rulers that are in these houses and the signs that they rule bringing into those houses, and let you know who are the players. Oh my God, it's uncanny the way it works out. I never thought that I had to give an explanation about it, but I was taught in the download that that's what I have to do. And if anyone orders a birth chart for me, I will also be explaining it to you professionally in that way as well. If you need help for me to let you know who your karmic ties are, and I will do that, and I will not uh, charge you the full birth chart price. We'll do 60 for that. I'm not going to do the whole birth chart unless you want to. But it can be decoded because I didn't think that it could be done in isolation. I thought that you had to do the whole birth chart and figure it out. No. Looking at what I've been going through, now I understand why I may have gone through certain experiences. Because now when I look at my chart and then I correlate it with what I've been going through, particularly with my brother, who tried to have me killed, take my inheritance, that didn't matter. They all show up in the chart. They all show up. 12th, 4th, 7th. It had me to the point where I was almost in tears. Oh my God, right in front of my fucking face. And I never gave it a thought. It's crazy. But I think, and this is part of me learning to bring my own craft and perfect my own craft to a higher level, in which you stand to benefit. But it was really, when I applied it to myself, it all just played out. All of it. All of it. I just could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. It brought my level of professional delineation of a birth chart as an astrologer to a whole new level. And I'm sharing that with you. That you can do this on your own. Allow your intuition to guide you. Okay? And that is my gift for you. I will be doing a live birth chart reading in a minute for the Leo and the Virgo, because I was working on it. There was a lot of complexity in these two charts, and I've been working on it for about 2 days now. So I'm gonna go and have a little dinner, and then I'm gonna come back to have live the professional birth chart delineation of two birth charts. One is Leo and one is the Virgo. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed these gifts. And again, go to Cafe Astrology or whatever website you go to where you can do a free birth chart and analyze it. Analyze it and have fun with it. It truly is a form of self-discovery that is going to have you kiki, right? Guys, I hope this resonates, and Merry Christmas.